Hi everyone, quicker than expected, but I'm back again. I had some inspiration for a small little project that I built the past couple of weeks, and yeah, right in time for Easter because it's kind of Easter themed as well. So I thought it would be a good idea to record this episode now, and then you guys can all enjoy it during the Easter break. So this is a familiar site, the primate house, which is now Wild Sulawesi. But I wanted to start here just because then you have a kind of a feeling where this new area in the zoo is located. So if you would go to the left here, you would go to the Madagascar area and the cassowaries. And if we go to the right, which we're gonna do now, we're gonna enter the new area that I built. Um, it's a little bit lacking. My laptop had some troubles with the file. To be honest, it's getting a little bit too big, I believe. Uh, but there's still so much to build, so we'll see how that will continue. On the left here is the Sulawesi area, and then on the right is the Pygmy Hippo area. Um, and this here on the right is the indoor area for the African birds that are housed with the pygmy hippo. Straight ahead, the glass building is going to be the Central African Congo Dome, but that's really not finished. So hopefully I can show you that in a few months, but we'll see. So the little project I built in the past few weeks is a small petting zoo. I think zoos should not have too many domesticated species or animals, but I do think, especially in city zoos, that it's nice to have a small area dedicated to these domesticated animals, and especially where kids can, yeah, get really close to animals. Normally in a zoo, that's not a good idea. We're not gonna pet the lions and stuff, but yeah, having this dedicated area where people and kids especially can get close to these animals, I think is important and is an important part of the educational role of the zoo. Um, so yeah, let's check it out. We have some of the new daffodils from the free update. I think it's really pretty. I really hope if there's going to be another DLC that we're going to get some more flowers because I think we really need these flowers to really decorate the zoos, especially if you have a city zoo. It's really nice to have all these different options. Yeah, here is a small insect hotel, which I think is also really important to highlight. And I think this was a good place for it within the zoo. So here we have our small petting zoo, which looks really, really cute, I think. So it has two different sections. First of all, here we have the chicken coop, which I think looks really, really nice with the triangular shape. I think it's not a yeah, a look you see very often, but I think it looks great. So there is an indoor section and then a small outdoor section as well, where the chickens can yeah, can walk around in, and they can actually go outside here through the gate as well. Chicken feeder by Caesar Creates, I think. And then this is the larger area um, of the petting zoo. So let's just go in. There's a double door system, so visitors can actually go inside here, but hopefully the double door system will keep the goats and the sheep and the chickens inside the petting zoo. That would be nice. So there are three animals in here, or three different kinds of animals. So we have the some sort of alpine goat, the white goats, a soy sheep, I believe it is. Very pretty brown sheep with the horns and the lovely white around the eyes. I think they look really pretty. And then the Plymouth chickens, I believe they're called. Also very pretty with a black and a white. Um, yeah, so this is the area where visitors can actually go inside. We have several climbing structures for the goats to climb on if they want to. And of course, the kids can also go on them if they want to. I don't think the sheep actually use them a lot, but if they want to, they're free to do so, of course. We have several of these hay feeders here as well, and then two separation areas. Um, so if we need to separate a specific individual or the goats or sheep want to retreat from the visitors, they can go in here if they want, without the visitors following them. So this is the other area. And then there is a fourth kind of animal, which I will show you in a little bit uh, before we enter the barn. So let's have a look at them. So we'll go back through here and go to the left. I think it looks so spring-like with all these flowers. It's really nice. And then some cute little signs of the different species, although not the species that are currently in there, but you get the idea. So here is the side of the barn, and here we have the fourth species, two rabbits. I didn't know they were going to be this big, so maybe I'll have to swap them out for a smaller breed. Um, but I think it looks nice to have them in here. And as you can see, they also have some tunnels and some places to hide if they want to. Um, but visitors aren't allowed inside here, um, just because it's too small and it will stress out the rabbits too much. So they can go and pet the goats and the sheep if they want to, but this is just for them to look at. All right, let's continue inside. So here we have the barn, two stables, quite big. So the species can be housed together, or we can separate the goats from the sheep if we need to. Um, yeah, relatively simple. Oh, I need to recolor those beams I see now. Oops. Um, but yeah, I will probably go back in and do some more tweaking, but I guess it's a fairly simple barn and they don't need much more. But it was more about the outside actually than the inside at this point. But yeah, I think it really looks nice. Again, a very small little build. Um, just took me a week or 2 weeks to build this whenever I had time. But I think it turned out pretty well, and it's a small little corner in the zoo where visitors can get close to these animal breeds. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little episode. I hope you enjoyed the new DLC. There's some nice species in there. And then finally, have a great Easter, everyone. See you in the next episode. Bye.